Hello, welcome to A Day Full of Budgets. Today's video is my cash stuffing with placeholders for week 2 of September. So today we've got £790 to put into my binders. There has been a little bit more going this week, but for categories I've not got here, such as children's bus passes for school and their school food, and my husband's £15 that he gets weekly, he's already spent, but he spent it digitally already. And then there's the usual 110 debt payment, and then £10 that I put into my Trading 212 investment accounts for dividend income. So your eyes do not deceive you. I have my pens at the ready. I am winning today. So let's get started. I hope everybody's okay and their budget's going well. I can't believe we're in week 2 of September and the children go back to school. That's just crazy. Yeah, I don't know where the time's gone. I seem to have blinked and missed summer, even though I've lived it. Anyway, so we still have £5 left in food, getting a regular occurrence, which is brilliant. And I'm going to be putting 135 in today, which I don't have any hundreds. Oh, I think we're going to have to go back to blues. So, which is absolutely fine. So we have £140 in food there. Ooh. There we go. Fuel and charging is, so this is only getting £20 a week for this month because I've built up such a good buffer over the summer. So we've got 160 and I'm just going to add 20. So we've got 150, 70 and 80 in there, which is fabulous. Family fun is going to be used tomorrow, I think. Yeah, I think tomorrow, because we're going bowling and out for dinner. So this is getting 25, so that will give us 60 in here. So it's got 20, 35 at the moment. So I think I'll just swap out for a 50 and a 10. So we've got 60, 75 in there. Now I think the evening's going to be a little bit more than that, so I might advance next week's money. Although I know my husband's got some cash, so he might just put his cash in. We'll see. Just the last little trip out before they go back to school. So my self-care is getting 15, so I'm back to having 40. There we go, which is fab. I want to try and build this up a bit because I'm just spending it every week and I don't want to do that. Right, money for us is getting £10, so we've got 140. So let's just swap out for a 50. So it's 150 for time for us. No idea when we're going to use that. School. Oh yes, it is. It's getting something. So we've still got 120, and I'm just going to add a 10 in. So we're just going back to adding £10 a week to build up for next summer or any interim things that they might need. Although my middle child, who does all of these placeholders, has grown significantly this summer, and the trousers that fitted him absolutely fine in July are now too short. So we are a quick, so we use the Marks and Spencer trousers so you can let the hem down. I mean, they don't look brilliant, but for now, until I can build this up and go and get him some more trousers, it will have to do. Has anybody else's children had like the biggest growth spurt this summer? Honestly. But you can't leave the clothes till the last minute, otherwise there's nothing left in the shops. It's crazy. Anyway, clothes is going to start getting something, so it's going to get £20. And I already have a list of things that people need. Honestly, it never stops, never stops. So health and beauty is just going to get a 10. So there's £10, £5 in the bank and £10 in cash. So that's got 15 in the bank and £10 in cash. That's 25, which should pay for my haircut, which is actually this week. I hope it's not more than 25. Otherwise I have to use mine, but it's fine. Kids have had everything. They've had an advance this month, so they've had most of theirs. Home has got 450 and 60 in the bank and 35 in cash. So we're actually going to be adding 30 to this. So let's see what we've got. So I need 490, 50, 78, oh, hold on. 450, 470, 480, 485, 490. I'm running low on the pinks in the lower numbers. I might swap them out for blues later. We'll see, because I don't want to bulk this out too much. So yeah, £490 in there and 35 in cash. We will probably start using this once the kids go back to school. Clubs has got 120, 35, 135 in the bank, and it's going to get 60. So that means it's going to be 195. Don't know. I'll have to use all of these fives. Do you know what? I'm going to swap this out for some blues, because otherwise it's going to be so bulky in this binder, and I don't want to split these. So what did I say? I need 195, I think. 150. There we go. 20, 45. 195? Yeah. And then I'll put all these back. That's cool. Awesome. So hopefully the amounts that I pay out each week will be a lot smaller now. I've just done a massive bulk of payments. So that's my everyday, weekly, spending. And then never remember which binder it is. Oh, we've got the right one. So this is more sort of medium to long-term spending. So tech, if you haven't caught my last video, I have already purchased the laptop that I need, and I've put it on a credit card to be paid off, so it gives me about 5 weeks to save up some extra cash in here, and then anything that I'm short from this pot I'm going to take from my emergency fund is the plan. However, there are a couple of pots that have got quite a bit of excess in, so fuel and charging has got excess. Bus passes have got excess because not all of them are getting a bus pass now because it's just too expensive. £160 each per term. It's just ridiculous. It would be about £1,400 a year to send 3 of them on a public bus. I mean, it's crazy. So I may as well drive them. It's cheaper. So yes, there'll be money left in there. So actually I might have some wiggle room in other places so I don't take out my emergency. Anyway, with that, this is getting £50 today. So we've got 500, 620, 30, 630 in the bank and then £10 in cash. So I'm going to add 50 today. So then we've got £680. So 500, 600, 50, 70, 80. So yeah, that's nearly £700. And the laptop was £949. So actually, I mean, I've not got a huge amount left in the budget to put to this over the rest of September, because September's a 5-week month. So actually the last 2 weeks I wasn't planning on putting anything in, but I'm going to have a little rejig and see if there's, so like bus passes won't need their last 2 weeks, so I might actually, and that's £50, so I might put that £50 into here instead. Gosh, lots of these have rubbed off. And these ones I think are done in the wrong colour. It's been annoying me for ages when I've watched the videos back. But colouring over colour is not really working, and I'm making a complete hash of this. But never mind. At least they'll look more uniform in colour. Anyway, I'm rambling now. Apologies. Fast forward that bit. Okay. So yeah. So actually, I'm not as kind of anxious about the tech as I was when I first got it. My whole mindset has changed on money since I started this in May, for the better, definitely for the better. So I didn't want to get it until I actually had the money, but I really need it. So could technically be classed as an emergency. So that's that. Debt is fine. 100 envelope challenge. We are colouring in the 9. Oh, I was just started thinking, why is the 8 not coloured? But I condensed it last week after I'd done the 8. So when I done the budget, 1 to 7 was already coloured, and 10 was, so I done 8, 9, 11, 12 and 13 for the budget, just so I'm taking money out of the budget for this every week. But since I condensed it, so that's why you're like, why are you doing 9? That was why. So I'm going to put 10 in, just because when I done 8, I only put 5 in. So I'm going to put a 10 in there. So we've got 500, 800, 820, 830, 835, and then we have an extra 10 from my jar of chances. So this 100 envelope challenge is for the balloon payment on our new car, and or to help my oldest son when he goes to university in 2 years, because he won't get a lot of the funding because it's means tested. So we're going to have to fund his university. So we need to start thinking about that now. And this 100 envelope challenge saves £5,050, I believe. So I'd like to do this twice. We'll see. Pet's not getting anything. Glasses, still haven't booked it. And thank you for all of your tips and tricks on glasses. So both me and my husband need to go and get our eyes done. So I'm just adding another 5, so at 225. So yeah, we will check out all of those tips that you have given us, and hopefully both of us will get our eyes tested and any new glasses that we both do definitely need for whatever's in this. So we're at 225 now. But I'm going to keep, so this is one that I'm literally going to do £5 every week, because there's 3 of us that wear glasses, and we don't have contact lenses or anything or payment plans like that. So yeah, this is just the power of the £5, honestly. It's great. So annual home, so this is for subscriptions and things, has got 405, and it's getting a 45. It's getting 45, so that's a 50. So I'm going to swap that 5 for a 50, so it's 450. And now I know these are wrong because I've taken out money, so I'm going to leave it until it becomes right. If it annoys you, I'm very sorry. I can't be bothered to rub it out and do it again. So so car maintenance for the little car. I know that does make a couple of people chuckle. It's just because it's the smallest of the 2 cars. We've got like a family car, which is the electric car, and then we've just got a little runaround, which is actually falling apart now. The air conditioning doesn't work. The window wipers, the window demist on the wing mirrors doesn't work. It's yeah. It's in a sorry state. It's a brilliant little car. It's very old, but yeah. So we'll keep this going. So that's another 20, which I think I have just put in. So it's got 200, 300 and 20, 45, 345 in there, which is great. I have a suspicion it's going to need a lot of work this winter. We'll figure that out when it comes. Right, so the electric car gets £25 a week. Just the insurance is more on there. And although it doesn't have servicing and stuff, like tyres are more expensive and things like that. So that's why it gets a little bit more. And to be honest, if one of the cars needs something and that pot doesn't have enough, then I'll just take it from the other car pot. So I'm just trying to separate it. So we've got we will have 270 in here. So I'm just going to swap these out again so they don't bulk out. So 250, 75 in there. So these trackers my son has made, they are available to purchase. He is in the process of setting up an Etsy store, a day full of budgets. So do check them out if you want any of the savings challenges that I've been using. Although this one is from Grounded Budgets and I love it. What have I just done? That one. So save 2,000 is getting a 20. So it's got 1,400, 20, 40, 60. So this is me just trying to get ahead on my daughter's dance costumes that she needs, because she's a top level competitive dancer. So again, this Save 2,000 is what my son made, so which is perfect for what we need. And then work, again, tracker is slightly out because I took some money out and didn't adjust the tracker. So although I'm going to add in 80, so let's do a 50, 20, and have I got another 20? Yeah, another 20, and I'll take the 10 out. Right, so that's 300, 500, 550, 70 and 90 in there. So I'm only going to add 70, so I'm going to do this 50 because I didn't adjust it, the money I took out last time. So, and that 20 there. And that should, fingers crossed, be right. Did I actually cross my fingers? No, can't. Right. That's that one. And I am acutely conscious that I have been spending quite a bit out of here, and I really need to save at least £2,000 for tax by January. Oh dear, never mind. Right, where are we with holiday? So this is a future holiday, hopefully, and it's getting £100 today. And I didn't do the 500s, did I? Oh dear, don't shoot me. What have I got? Oh, I've got a 300. So actually if I put 100 in and take 200 out, there we go. So we have got 2,000, 2,300, 2,600, 2,650, 70 and 70 and 90. So it's £2,690 in here. A lot of these have, where I pull it out and I touch it, it rubs off. So each of these is worth, is 120. Oh look, that's the wrong one. It's 125. I will fix that. So 2,000, what did I say? 690 divided by 125 is 21 and a half. So it's 5, 10, 15, 21. So you can finish this plain, and then I can maybe do a wing and a strip. There we go. And that's the half. So we'd like to get to £5,000 for this, so we can take the children skiing, which will likely now be February. We were hoping to maybe do Christmas skiing, but we won't have enough money saved by Christmas. We'd need to pretty much have it now, I think. Yeah, so, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter when we go. And I think going in school holidays is just as expensive as each other, so that's fine. And then we have done another one of the rainy day funds. So this is a high interest account that saves £250 a month. I've put £30 from our budget, and I have put in 230 from our drip feed pot, which is money that used to be in our premium bonds, which I took out because it was doing nout, although they have just, well, not just, they have been increasing their your chances of winning now. Does anybody win on premium bonds? Let me know. I don't know if I regret pulling them out or not, but you know, this is guaranteed interest. So each letter represents £250, and it's fixed for a year. So we've actually got £1,500 in here, and I don't have a 500. Oh, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to swap them out for pink ones. So I've got 1,000 and 500. So if you're wondering why some are square and some are rounded, these are the original batch that he done for me. But then when we were looking at selling them, we wanted rounded edges, because the spiky edges are just hurt your fingers when you're putting them in and out. So that's why they look different. So they are sold with rounded edges. And I use all the Duff ones anyway. So yeah, so if you want to purchase any of those, go along to the Etsy store, or you can send me an email at adayfullofbudgets@gmail.com. So that is that. And then last but not least is going to be Christmas. So this is now mostly a savings challenge binder. And then we've got Christmas. And then my yellow binder is now all my games, my savings games, which is so exciting. Okay, so I'm adding 60 into here. So we've got 450, 70, 90. So that's going to be 510. Oh, I'm going by hundreds. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. What did I say? I've got 490, yeah, and I'm adding 60, so I need 550. So let's keep the 50. And we've got 300. I should really have sorted this out. I've got 400. I got 100. Let's do that. 400. There we go. There we go. Sort it like that. Right, it's fine. So we've got £550 in Christmas, which is great. And we're colouring in for 60. So I'm going to do 230 Christmas trees. And this is from Budget Saving Queen, this tracker, which is lush. So we are over halfway. We're over halfway, and that is fine because birthdays have been funded. My birthday and my son's birthday, which are the two before Christmas, have been funded, so I'm just working on Christmas. And that's that. There, so that's £790 gone into here. using placeholders. No cash today. I haven't got a dice challenge running because it's a 5-week month, and I wanted to put the money into specific pots this time, especially with my laptop and things this month. So no cash, but hopefully I'll have a bonus cash stuffing for you soon. I hope everybody's well. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you've been up to. I hope all of the children who are starting school and all of the parents who are sending their children off for the first time, whether it's infant school or high school, you've got this. Just take a big breath and it's absolutely fine. The kids are more than ready. So just sending love out to everybody who's in that excitement process of starting a new school. Anyway, rambling now. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.